Hey, it's Swan, and welcome to a new edition of Fallout 4's Hidden Treasures, ladies and gentlemen. This time we are doing Swans Pond. Oh my god, Nick scared the absolute crap out of me, which is long overdue. For some reason, for whatever reason, I've never been to this location on any character I own. I know that it is a very, very cool location. I don't know why I've never came here. So many people have suggested this over the course of this series that I'm not going to give credit to anybody because I would have to go back through every single video to, find everybody that suggested this place. Just let it be known that this is a very cool place. So this is going to be very close to the Boston Commons. I'll show you guys where that is on the map. Here we have Swans Pond. You can see it gets its own little unique icon there with a swan. And over here is going to be a Diamond City. So let's go explore it, shall we? We have some bloodleaf. We have something right there. And Nick's taking a dip in that gross-ass pond. But I guess he's synthetic, so it doesn't really matter. Hygiene isn't really an issue. Okay, so obviously we have a swan boat here. Apparently there is an absolute crap ton of stuff at this location as far as notes and holotapes go. And there's actually one right here, if we can see it. Groundskeeper's log.
Seriously, this is getting freaking ridiculous. Merging the common and public garden was a jagged enough pill to swallow, but I went along with it. What, I'm gonna fight the developers? But how much smaller can they really make the Swan Pond? We get boats crashing into each other every day. It's like a glorified puddle. But what do I know, right? I'm just the groundskeeper of the world's smallest grounds. Might as well stay home from now on. My garden's bigger than this. At least I get to eat the peppers and cucumbers, not watch tourists crying in disappointment.
Alright, so obviously a disgruntled grounds worker there. It would appear that we have a shack with a whole bunch of rads. And I didn't want to spoil it, but obviously... Oh, he just hit me in the face with a rock. We have a unique enemy type here called the Swan, who appears to have armor made up of the swan boats. We should be able to kill this guy pretty easily, as long as he doesn't kill me before I can get a beat on him. So let's jump over here. He's already hitting me with a ton of rocks, though. So before we get started, let's use a couple rataways and 4 stim packs. Alright, Swan. It's time to take your swan dive. You get it? So obviously this is like a super mutant behemoth, unique enemy, and of course the biggest draw to this location. My god, this minigun is not dealing any damage at all to it. So I want to hit it with a mini nuke, but it would appear that he's able to follow me pretty damn easily. I can't really... Oh, that went right past him. Can't really create too much distance. But luckily we're pretty damn high leveled here, so it's not dealing too much damage. We can tank all of it, really. If you could, like, let me get in mini nuke range of you, that would be great. Okay, I thought he may be contained to this location, but nope, he can get out of it. Alright, time to use VATS, since my accuracy is terrible. Guess not. That did a decent chunk. I think we will finish him off with the shotgun, maybe? Oh, great. It's doing the glitch where it's not taking out my weapon. Awesome. Yeah, luckily I have an absolute ton of stim packs, so that's not really an issue. And goodbye, you big, ugly brute. Gotta love Bethesda, eh? Okay. He has a Furious Power Fist. Increased damage after each consecutive hit on the same target. Very nice. Some ammo. Swan Boat Fragments. That sounds unique, so I'll take them. And it looks like that's it, so let's get a better look. His face is painted white. You can see he's got sort of the bottom section of a canoe or something right there. And he's got like a swan ornament attached to his body. Very, very, very cool. I assume most people already know about this, but for those that don't, wow, I can only imagine what went through your head when he popped out of the water there. Okay, we have an experiment log, J-32, day 14. Edgar Swan, day 44. This is like super small text. It's very hard to read. My physiological evolution seems to have stabilized. The medical team says my muscle mass has more than tripled since the experiment began, and my neural efficiency has improved markedly. This particular strain of modified FEV has been a remarkable success. I appear to have received all of the anticipated benefits without the typical adverse side effects. My application to join the research team is awaiting the director's approval. Although further tests may be in order, I hope to be able to assist with my own experiment in the coming days. Huh, so I guess he like merged with the Swan stuff. He wasn't actually using it. What am I picking up here? Capless skull. Okay, I thought it was that little orange thing on the ground. We're taking up a ton of rads here. So let me go ahead and explore this place quickly. Swan's note. You are Swan with 2 N's. Looks like he went insane. Why am I not surprised? Oh my god, is there anything else here? There is a steamer trunk. And I think that's about it. We're going to have to use a radaway here before we die. Okay. Looks like we read the experiment logs out of order. I thought there would only be 1. Looks like we have a couple more here, or maybe just 1. Oh, day 6 and day 1. Okay, let's read day 1. Edgar Swan, day 4? What? Day 1, but it looks like it says day 4. So I nipped a few cigs. Big deal. Smartasses may run this place, but they can't just do whatever they want. I got rights. Trial worked out for me in the end. They agreed to probation. I stay inside for a month, write something every day, and they'll bring me back the food, all the food and water I want. They think this is punishment. Sure beats scrubbing floors all day. And experimental log, day 6. Should have known something was wrong when they came back for more tests. Every bone in my body aches. I'm on edge all the time. Jittery. Can barely write, but my mind's just racing. Damn it, what's going on? What'd they do to me? It's kind of funny that his name is Swan. And of course this horrible thing happened to him. Okay, so I still think there's more stuff to be found in this place, but it's going to be hard because this place is an open area, obviously. But let's explore the landmarks, like this right here. Okay, there we go. We have a Grognak the Barbarian. Why is there so many rads here? Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do plus 5% damage. What does that say? Enter Mala, something maiden of Mars. War maiden of Mars, I'm assuming. It's probably my favorite cover to date. Oh my god, so many rads. Let's get away from this. Obviously it was used for like contaminant storage or something. Okay, do we have any other big landmarks? Let's see. We have a shack over here, but I think this is getting more into the Boston Commons area. Yeah, this is where you start the Freedom Trail. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and see if I missed anything. And if I did, I will see you guys in a second. And if I didn't, I will see you guys in a second. Okay, so we did actually miss one of these experimental logs. So day 24, seizures continue after the second one this morning. I was ordered back to the observation lab for further study. My prognosis is poor. I made the discovery myself. The viral strain I was infected with is fundamentally unstable. My mental capacity peaked 2 days ago and has begun rapidly deteriorating. The seizures are just the beginning. Will they reject me like all the others? And I think we still have a couple of things more to find. Okay, so we have a dead raider right here called Calf that has a torn note and a bunch of other stuff. Let's find that torn note. It's no joke, Calf. He's out there. I seen him. Tore Davy's head clean off. Boy never even got his gun out. Give it up. Girl like you's got a future with us. Don't throw it all away on some fool dare. Okay, and there's even more to find. So this is super easy to miss, but if we go to the statue over here, there's actually a holotape on the ground. Fugitives holotape.
Lost them?
Yeah, we made it, Molly. We made it.
Why'd they let us go?
No, come on. Let's keep moving.
Wait, the Common. You've heard about the Common.
Oh, God. Mar, look out!
So obviously a lot of lore with this place. Goodbye. Apparently we missed a note in this temple as well. But before we die, once again, We have to use a bunch of stim packs. Raider's Advice. I'm trying to find it, but all I'm seeing is rads. Alright, so I'm not sure where to find this note that it's telling me about, so I'll read you guys the transcription. It's called Raider's Advice. I'll read you guys the transcript, and it says, "Still think you boys are out of your mind. You want to know how I'd do it? Head around the north side and rush the bandstand. Be quick and you might be able to get some defenses up before he notices you. If you can hole up in there, you might just have enough cover to outlast him. Whatever you do, don't go in the pond." And that being said, we have one final piece of information to find before we end this episode. So apparently there's an annotated version of a Jamaica Plains flyer. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a miscellaneous quest in this game, by far the most fleshed out miscellaneous quest, called the Jamaica Plains, or the Treasures of the Jamaica Plains, or something like that. And there's an annotated version of the flyer here, and I don't know where to find it. I tried looking all over the place, but I didn't really have any luck. But basically what it is it's just the normal flyer, and on the bottom of it, it says, Tash, I've been thinking about going after the treasure. Jesse's game. You in? So obviously a bunch of raiders looking to score. And that's going to do it for Swans Pond, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute ton of notes and holotapes and information, and also, of course, the Swan himself. Thanks for watching. Leave any and all suggestions below for places you want to see me explore. I will do my best to visit them. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.